let's back up a little bit. First off, we're a sanctuary city. Even if he is legal here, we cannot call ICE and report him.
But you still have to report that, right?
No, we don't, because it's a sanctuary city. We do not report illegal, undocumented.
So you're gonna let a person who went to prison, he committed a crime in America, who's illegal right now, you're gonna let him go free right now to this elevator?
That's exactly what I'm saying, because we're a sanctuary city.
So if you're illegal, they just let you commit crimes. Is that what it is? If you're illegal, you can do whatever you want to do. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extending the Labor Day sale for one more day until midnight tonight, West Coast time. So East Coast, y'all got like 3 a.m. to get this shirt. But I'm extending it because everybody didn't get a chance. I didn't post it on every social media platform, and forgive me for that, but I'm gonna give y'all one more day to get 30% off on the entire store. Labor Day 30 is our extended discount. 30% off all the way through midnight West Coast time. Get you one of these shirts. People are eating these up like they're going out of style. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I just give you a friendly reminder. I want to talk about this situation real quick because this was brought to my attention. David brought it up. Y'all know David Medina. David brought it up, and I said, let me watch the video and get the context, because I don't want to be the guy that jump off the handle and say, look at the cops doing all this, doing all that. But after watching the hour-long video that I had to skip through, because I'm not watching an hour long of this video, but I watched it so you don't have to watch it. We'll put the link in the description section so you can watch the full video. But I cut the part out where the police officers are communicating with them. After going through this entire video, it literally made me sick to my stomach that a city, a state, would allow for their municipal law enforcement officers to not enforce laws because somebody's illegal. When if you were on probation, parole, you were a convicted felon, all of that will come into account, and they won't just let you walk out the door. They finna call your parole officer, they're gonna call your probation officer, they're gonna check your status to make sure you're not prohibited possessor. All of these different things that we do as police officers to do a check to verify who you are. They just abandon that principle because the person is illegal. Two things. This cop is a rookie. The other cop is a lazy cop, period. The city leaders should all resign instantaneously. Now, let me put this in context, and then we're going to watch the police interaction. It's about 4 minutes. So these two guys set up a sting. The guy scammed, scammers online. They kind of scam the scammers, get them caught up and get them busted, right? That's pretty much what they do. So this scammer did an internet scam. It's very detailed, so I'm going to let them explain it in the video that I linked. But they did an internet scam. The guy needed to recover some money, so they invited the scammer to come to this hotel room to recover the money that they were essentially stealing from the victim. So this guy came to the hotel room to get the $300-some thousand that he allegedly owed. They were going to bust him in there. They got all the evidence proving the crime and everything. This guy will go to jail forever if they, in fact, investigate this. So he gets there. They call the local law enforcement officers to come and arrest this guy. What they don't know or don't understand is that local law enforcement officers can't arrest people for federal crimes. So the cops couldn't really arrest him for this anyway. What they can do is detain him, investigate him, get as much information as they can, and then forward this to investigators on the department, and then they'll forward it to the FBI, because it's a federal crime across multiple jurisdictions and even out of the country if the person is doing a crime from China. Okay, so they got to give that over to the federal government. So the officers, what they did do is that they couldn't arrest the guy even if they had evidence for this. They have to, like, what they call long form. They send it to detectives, they get everybody's information, and they make sure the person can't just escape, right? Fly out of the country or whatever. They get the information as soon as possible. But here's the interaction. I want you to watch it. If you're sitting down, please be sitting down, because it's going to make you sick to your stomach. Roll the clip.
You're pretending to be a representative of Norton Antivirus to pick up that cash.
So to just be a summary of the whole thing, it was some type of scam online.
Yes.
Through a computer.
Yes.
That you owed whatever amount. And now this guy's here to pick up $300.
Absolutely correct, yes.
Part of Chinese mafia showed up. He picked up $320,000.
Let me speak to my partner.
All right,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
He's a rookie, in my opinion. he takes the information. He did a good job at establishing a summary. He said, "Let me go speak to my partner." That tells me that he's a rookie because his partner finna mess this whole thing up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
What do we got?
And just so you guys know, they clearly cut this video, so it's not in a continuation. They cut it and edited, so there's some parts that are left out. But I think they did a good job at keeping most of the stuff in it.
You just don't have to see it's overseas type of stuff.
Okay, so there's one rule.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name? Fun.
I want y'all to listen to that. He said, "Oh, it sounds like it's some overseas stuff." The laziness in the cop came out of the second cop, which you'll see pop on the screen. Oh, they just want him removed? That's not what they asked him. That's not why they called the police, because they want him removed. They called the police because they want them to investigate this guy siphoning money and being used by somebody in China to fly to this city that they're in to get this money that they scammed from somebody. They don't want just to trespass the guy. Lazy, 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 lazy cops.
By Jin Fun. Jin Fun. Jin Fun.
Mr. Fun.
So we'll get
Mr. Fan.
Yeah,
So let me explain some.
Looked at his ID, could be a fake ID. Looked at his ID, gave it back to him. Didn't write it down, didn't document anything with his name on it, nothing to verify that he's who he said he is. This guy could be a wanted murderer, serial killer. They not gonna know. They ain't even check nothing. They just let him show an ID and they just let it go. Brother, even if it's a federal crime, even if it's a cross-country crime, international crime, bro, you still got to verify who this guy is. He may not be who they think he is. He may be a local guy that's wanted right now locally for scamming. He may have a warrant for his arrest of $200 million. They have no idea.
They just want you to leave.
yeah.
Call your boss, whatever, but they want you to leave. If you do not leave, I would take you to jail.
No, I leave far. I back home.
Yeah. Okay. You want to leave?
Sure.
You have all your stuff?
No. I never do this.
Yo, he's walking out. Let's not talk. Let's go.
Turn to the right.
So this gentleman's leaving.
Even he's standing there like, I'm just gonna leave? This cop right here should be investigated. Like, what kind of training are y'all getting? You didn't, it appears, if you look at the video, nice they edited it tremendously. It appears that he looked at his ID and let him go and said, "Get out of here." He didn't get his information. He didn't get his boss's name. He don't have any information where the guy claims that he works. How did he get there? Did he fly there? Does he have a passport? Like, the cop didn't do any investigating. He just want to get this over with. It's out of his jurisdiction. He's not helping detectives. He's not helping FBI. He doesn't do nothing. FBI going to get this case and they're not going to do nothing because he didn't do a dang thing. That guy ain't never going to show up nowhere. He gone and you're never going to see him again. And this cop did not get the information necessary according to the video that I'm watching.
We'll grab his information and see what we can do, but there's, like I said,
Can you please collect?
He said we'll grab his information. They did not grab his information. He said we will. That dude is walking out of there. He can never to be seen.
The information. He said that he's already illegal. He already said that he went to.
Okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. First off, we're a sanctuary city. Even if he is legal here, we cannot call ICE.
Okay, but you still have to report that, right?
No, we don't. Because it's a sanctuary city. We do not report illegal, undocumented.
So you're gonna let a person who went to prison, he committed a crime in America, who's illegal right now, you're gonna let him go free right now to this elevator.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because we're a sanctuary city. I've arrested a double homicide suspect in this city before and let him walk out the door because we're a sanctuary city.
I don't know if this cop is rebelling against the system or he's misspeaking. I don't know. He just said he arrested a double homicide suspect and let him walk out of the door because he was illegal. That's what he just said. Now, did he mean that? I hope to God he didn't mean that. I hope he misspoke because he's nervous or something. I don't know what the F going on. But the problem is that this guy didn't take his job serious enough. He should have detained the other guy. And he should have talked to them. The other partner should have talked to him somewhere separate. And therefore, when they told him, because look, they told him that he's illegal, He's committed multiple crimes. And now in his mind, he's saying, oh, shoot, this guy maybe got more than we thought they did. But I just let him go, so he gone. I can't run down the hall and grab him. He gone. Poor police work, man.
Not gonna call ICE to come pick him up and deport him.
He came to pick up $320,000 from your, him, or mine grandmother and grandfather, and he's walking away freely right now,
I
right? That's
understand
what
that,
I'm
sir.
understanding right now.
I understand that, but you're asking me to call ICE or the.
I'm not asking you to call ICE. We're just asking you
No,
to take
I'm just-
seriously
I'm
that
just-
he's trying to repeat offend when he's already illegal.
He flew
repeating
from
what
New
he's
York.
already been doing.
He said, I'm in Chinatown in New York. They paid for his tickets. He came. He's going to give him $2,000 to pick up his $320,000 package from Norton refund scam. And he's going to take that money, deliver to again to Chinese market, and going to fly back to New York to Chinatown. So he's going to just do all this, and we're not going to do anything, right?
Oh, that's a lot of information, dude.
It is.
Yeah, it's a lot. It
A
sounds
lot
like
of information.
you guys been working this thing for a while.
We've been doing this a long time.
Let me ask you
And
this,
when I said I was going to be on a
same
business
gentleman you
trip,
guys
they
are
changed
corresponding
it
with,
and
or
said,
is
I'll
he
meet you
just
at
a
the
mule?
hotel.
He's just a
mule.
mule. He's casual. He just
He
flew
is
from New York to pick up
he's
that money.
instructed to come here.
Okay, so he's not the guy that we would arrest.
No, he's just
investigating.
he's facilitating the fraud, so he's still doing something
Well,
wrong.
he's
But he's not the
obviously-
main
Yeah.
boss. You know, that guy's in China.
No,
And
they
that guy's in
take the
China,
money and
right?
they mule it
So
out of
that's
the
the
U.S.
guy. So that's obviously overseas, completely out
Sure.
of my jurisdiction.
Of course,
right?
but he's still participating willingly because he's done it before. He told
He's
us
on
done it
American
before.
turf. He flew from New York, pick up that money, bring it back
And
to
he's
his
only been here,
mafia.
what, a month,
I think
you
I
said?
kind of get it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And you guys are obviously scamming the scammer.
Exactly.
In a way,
Yeah.
in a way, so to speak.
We're
right?
scamming the scammer, but we're also educating the
Oh, that's
public.
good YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I'm glad that you're able to at least get his driver license, get his ID, because again, he flew from New York to LA to pick up this money.
It was north.
He didn't get his driver's license. He didn't get his ID. Not unless off camera he took a picture of it. I didn't see that happen. That did not happen. This cop messed up. He let this guy go, and they got all this information. Like, police department, y'all need to investigate this. Y'all need to put him in and retrain him or something, because
He, Art, remind me, what did he say? He said his name. He said he lives in New York. He said he's been here for 1 month.
Yeah.
He said that he's done this before with
He's leaving on Saturday.
gift card scams. He said he's going back to New York on Saturday.
Let's go, scammer.
Yeah, we'll call him inside. But I don't want to
yeah.
waste these guys' time anymore. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for your time,
You guys have anything else? You guys have the contact info?
Yeah,
You guys appreciate
yeah,
it.
we got everything.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
Have a safe
Bye-bye.
shift, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
man, these guys knew the cops were worthless. I feel bad for the younger, taller guy because I know he probably a rookie. Let me just put this in perspective real quick after what you've seen. And we got the link there. Y'all can watch the full thing. It starts at 1 hour 10 in the other video, and then it goes on. You can watch the full thing if you want to see it. It'll be a 10-hour video if I had to do it that way. But what you're seeing is a complete failure in law enforcement. In Arizona, we used to have SB 1070. We had an opportunity to profile people. And that's what it was. If we interviewed a person like this and we see his ID and we say, okay, we run his name, we don't have your name in the system. English is not their first language, clearly. They cannot speak clear English. Then we do a status check. And if they do not have a social security number or any status in the system, we call ICE. And ICE will report back to us if they have an ICE hold, if they want it or anything like that, and they'll come pick them up. And then everybody was open on getting all in their feelings about it. Oh, they're just profiling Mexicans. No, we didn't. If you're a Mexican, you got a driver's license, you got identification, there's nothing that we're going to do. But I deported, well, first of all, they don't deport these people like they say. But I had ICE pick up 3 people. One was a woman that got pulled over the day before, drunk driving or something like that. And the DPS guy, I don't know if she was drunk driving. It was a traffic stop or something. The DPS guy let her go. She had a chance. She cried to me. She was stealing out of Target. She cried to me, I have a family. I said, ma'am, you just did this the other day, and the DPS guy let you go. And you got the audacity to come into America and steal when hardworking people out here grinding, prices going up because you in here stealing. And you ain't supposed to be in this country. Hold the phone. I called ICE. They came, picked up, put it in the back of their van. And the other guy, it was another person, but another guy they refused to take. And I'll just give you this, and then I'm going to finish it. They refused to take him because he had beat his girlfriend up. I get to the house, he beat her up or whatever. 5 misdemeanor charges for domestic violence. She said he was illegal. He said he was illegal. He could speak no English. I knew he was illegal. I called Border Patrol, but they won't come out. They didn't, even in Arizona with SB 1070, they wouldn't even come out because he was intoxicated. So I had to take him to jail and put an ICE hold on him, which means that report to them that he's illegal alien, but book him into jail on those misdemeanor municipal charges. Now, I don't know if ICE ever followed up or not, but that's how that went. And then in this situation, they cannot arrest if it's a federal crime because they can't really do a federal investigation. They can't just go off the word of these guys. They will be sitting there for 10 hours trying to figure out the whole investigative thing. What they do is they have to investigate and get preliminary information. They have to get the names of everybody. They have to get some information to pass along. They should have detained the guy, investigated him, got his real name, his social security number, or whatever information they can get. Got his side of the story, because maybe he'd have snitched. If they would have talked to him, read him his Miranda rights, you're detained because you were investigating a potential crime, they would have talked to him, maybe he thought he was going to go to prison. He would have said, okay, I'm going to tell everything. I work for Jimmy Chung-un in China, and this the plug here, this the plug here, and this is my direct boss. Here's his phone number. Here's the website. Here's the email address. Here's the company location. Here's the headquarters. We meet in the alley every Wednesday. Oh, jotting it down. Hey, hold him right here. Sarge, we got this guy that's confessing to all kinds of crimes, federal crimes. Do we want the FBI want to come get him right now and do a thorough investigation? Well, let me make a phone call. He calls the captain. He calls the assistant chief, or they call the agency that works with FBI, and they end up getting the contact. FBI call back. Yes, we've been looking for this guy. He's on America's Most Wanted. Hold him right there. We're going to come get him. But these officers didn't do sugar honey iced tea. Let him go. But if you're a sex offender, they ain't going to let you go. They got to run your status, make sure you have your driver's license, all your sex offender paperwork, and all your stuff got to be lined up. Are they going to make sure if you are not within certain parameters of a school, that you are not in a certain jurisdiction where you're not supposed to be? And if you are, you're going to jail. If you are a convicted felon and you got a firearm on you, they're going to run a check. They're going to see if you on probation, you on parole. They're going to go through all this rigmarole. If you're on probation, if you get any contact with a police officer while you're on probation, they have to call your probation officer and tell them. But when you're illegally in America, they don't have to do nothing. That's a crime. That's a federal crime. That's a felony federal crime. They don't do nothing. They don't check your status. Y'all, hear me out real quick. I know I'm making this video long. What if the guy wasn't illegal and he was telling them he's illegal? The cop didn't even check. He didn't even check. That guy could be saying he's illegal so the other guys will leave him alone and think that he can get away scot-free. That guy may be a local guy who's got a warrant for his arrest and gave a fake name with a fake ID. They could have did a little bit of investigating and found out his real name. He'd have went to prison. That's the difference between good cops and cops that are lazy as F. And it bothers me. I remember I called the cops one time on somebody. I'm not going to say no names. I called the cops on somebody. They went to the house, didn't do no check. I said, hey, sir, did you check? The kid was left by himself. You didn't check? Oh, where did the person go that was supposed to be watching the kid? Oh, they told you that. Did you verify? What if they were gone what if they've been gone the last 2 days? You didn't talk to them, you didn't verify nothing? Don't tell me how to do my job. Dude didn't know I was a cop. I said, man, are you gonna write a police report? No, I need you to write a police report and give me the case number. I made an accusation where CPS should be involved. You have no investigation, that you didn't do no investigation. You need to document what you did and didn't do and send me the case report. Now, I was very nice to him. In my mind, I was thinking about what I was going to say, but I was trying to be, okay. Okay, sir, just give me a case report. What's the case report number? These lazy cops get on my nerves, man. I wish that we could fire every single one of them. This guy right here, if he was trained poorly, that's different. If he willfully was a lazy cop after getting training, they should fire this guy. That guy is going to go and scam millions of dollars from unsuspected American citizens because this cop didn't do nothing about it. Lazy dirtbag. I see y'all. I will apologize if the video is highly edited and he actually went and did a thorough investigation that wasn't visible. Didn't sound like he did. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.